Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Subramaniam Maslamani. I am a Tamil. Today, my topic is Tamils all over the world must become better investors and efficient creators of wealth. A man who controls men will only control men, but the one who controls money controls them all. Let me make it very clear at the very outset about what I mean by creating wealth. It does not mean that how individuals acquire, accumulate, manipulate and or rearrange already existing wealth for their own benefit. Quite the contrary, it means how individuals can take the naturally available raw resources and convert them into new wealth for the benefit of all citizens of the society. Everything is free in nature. All we do is to add labor. That's how wealth is created. Money, the common denominator, is the total value of all existing wealth. Printing money without corresponding production will only lead to higher prices. More money chasing after fewer goods is called inflation, and sometimes galloping inflation. Tamils must direct their energy towards this production side of the economy. Nothing happens except inflation till the farmer and the factories pick up their tools and create something new and tangible. The Sri Lankan problem is rooted in this inability of the Sinhalese to see this. They think the Tamils are taking away their livelihood. With so much of natural resources, fantastic climatic and weather conditions, and the vast resources of the Indian Ocean, if they cannot formulate a national economic policy to provide decent standard of living to the Sinhalese, there is nothing the Tamils can do about it. The Tamils understood the global nature of the world, took advantage of it, moved out and spread all over the world where there is conducive environment for their creativity. Instead of following their initiative, the Sinhalese are bent on destroying Tamil will and determination. I feel sorry for them. Sinhalese are trying to defy the natural laws. They will never succeed. There is something else Sinhalese can learn from Tamils too. The importance of family and its transgenerational structure. Japanese, Germans and Koreans are very strong in their family integrity. So are the Tamils. No man can excel without a family. As we say in America, behind every successful man there is a very capable woman. It simply means a stable and successful family. I run a successful tiny corporation. Its secret is the support of my family and the stability of the family of my associates. Can you relate to it? In America, we don't call employees, we call them associates. The success of any business depends on how successful your associates are. There is also another message to the Sinhalese. Stop messing with Tamils. They are your best national asset. An intelligent and a wise nation and leaders will preserve and foster them. But what are the Sinhalese trying is to destroy it. You will only destroy yourself, guaranteed. The Europeans and the Americans are very wise in that they took the Tamils and have given them all facilities to create wealth. Racism, fanaticism and barbarism has no place in any society. Then why do the Sinhalese foster and propagate it? However much we tell them, it does not seep into their head. In Sri Lanka, the Sinhalese have created 20 million people who are backward thinking. These people are now doing menial jobs in the Middle East and servants' job in the tourist industry, while the Tamils are running government departments, corporations, and enterprises all over the world. Someone has to stay. Stealing from Tamils will only feed you a day. But if they can learn from Tamils and follow the saying of Confucius, give a man a fish, you will feed him for a day. But teach him to fish, he will feed all his life. It is the same Chinaman who is giving arms to kill the innocent Tamils. Has the Chinese gone bonkers or backwards? Barbarism and buccaneering has to stop or will be stopped. What the Sinhalese must understand is that burning and vandalizing one educational institution is no way to raise the intellectual standard of your own Sinhalese. Only an uncivilized barbarian will not know the value of education, experience, enlightenment, and wisdom. When head of the nation does not condemn such acts, he is either part of it or he is proliferating it. All flow of events indicating Mahinda Rajapaksa's connivance in such nefarious and narcissistic activities. No nation can hope to prosper under state-sponsored narcissism and terrorism. These events are a clear indication why the Tamils do not want to live with the Sinhalese. Nowhere in the history there is any evidence of an invading army destroying the sites of learning. When I call them barbarians, some people objected to my categorization, but I will stand by my position. Now the world of people can see the difference between the two races. One is industrious and creative, and other is indolent and destructive. The world has a responsibility to weed out this kind of narcissism at its sprouting stage. Otherwise, this may become a standard for rogue nations. In the meantime, Tamils must work hard, stay united, and never ever give up. Thank you very much. My name is Subramanian Maslamani, a world-class Tamil powered by convictions, commitments, and conscience.